As today's leader in fall protection and confined space technology, Delo's Fall Protection provides outstanding Miller brand products, technical support, and training to ensure proper equipment selection, use, and maximum worker safety. For more than half a century, Miller products have been meeting industry's needs for quality fall protection and confined space products and services. We have invested in the product research and development required to continue as the industry leader well into the future. This program is designed to help you select and use Miller confined space entry, rescue, and retrieval equipment. The experienced staff at Delo's Fall Protection welcomes the opportunity to serve you. Each year, fatalities and serious injuries occur because confined space entries are sanctioned without proper training, planning, and use of protective equipment. It was not until the Occupational Safety and Health Administration's ruling on permit-required confined spaces for general industry that safety procedures for confined spaces were made mandatory. Under this standard, OSHA defines a confined space as an area which has adequate size and configuration for employee entry, has limited means of access or egress, and is not designed for continuous employee occupancy. A permit-required confined space is a confined space that presents or has the potential for hazards related to atmospheric conditions that may be toxic, flammable, asphyxiating, engulfing, or pose a similar hazard. Permit-required confined spaces include boilers, storage vessels, furnaces, railroad tank cars, manholes, and cooking and processing vessels, as well as other spaces. According to OSHA, if a permit-required confined space of 5 feet or more exists, a retrieval system comprised of non-entry rescue equipment must be used. In addition, OSHA also requires the use of atmospheric testing and monitoring equipment, personal protective equipment such as respirators, hard hats, and safety glasses, and communication equipment in certain permit-required confined spaces. Delo's Fall Protection provides high-quality Miller brand confined space entry and rescue equipment that complies with this ruling. The most popular Miller MightyVac confined space rescue retrieval system consists of a full-body harness, the MightyVac Self-Retracting Lifeline, or SRL, with emergency retrieval hoist, and the Series 51 7 or 9-foot tripod. The entrant must wear body gear when entering a confined space. Delo's Fall Protection recommends wearing a full-body harness, incorporating a sliding back D-ring that keeps the entrant upright, and a front D-ring for easy retrieval. Miller brand harnesses are available in stretchable or non-stretch nylon or polyester webbing. The innovative Miller DuraFlex stretchable webbing harnesses provide greater comfort, increased safety, and improved productivity. In addition, it is important to have working knowledge of the confined space environment to determine the proper harness webbing material. Harnesses produced with polyester webbing should be used for harsh acidic and chemical environments. The Miller tripod model numbers 51 and 51X are constructed from high-strength, lightweight, anodized aluminum capable of withstanding 5,000 pounds of vertical pull. Fully adjustable to most work situations, the Model 51 tripod extends to 7 foot 4 inches, while the Model 51X extends to 9 feet. Both models have incremental leg height adjustments every 5 inches. When fully extended, the legs of the tripod can encompass a 60-inch diameter. The legs are locked into place and are equipped with reflective labeling for nighttime visibility. A security chain, rubber skid pads, and serrated teeth on the tripod feet control slippage and adherence on uneven or icy surfaces. The high-strength, lightweight cast aluminum head features 3 perimeter holes to attach accessories. Fall protection devices must always attach to the center eye bolt, while other eye bolts may be used for material winches. The MightyVac system is typically described as a 3-way recovery unit because it provides fall protection and raises and lowers in an emergency situation as well. When using the Miller MightyVac system, the snap hook of the MightyVac unit must be connected to the entrance back D-ring. As a self-retracting lifeline, The MightyVac provides continuous tension on the lifeline, keeping it free from snags and possible entanglement with the entrant or equipment. If a worker can enter the confined space without assistance by climbing down a ladder, for example, the MightyVac unit offers fall protection. If the entrant falls or becomes incapacitated, the attendant can pull the plunger pin, activating the retrieval mode. Once the pin is pulled, the attendant turns the MightyVac handle counterclockwise to raise the entrant to safety. This unit also offers lowering capabilities for emergency rescue. If the entrant becomes wedged, the attendant can lower the individual, releasing them from the obstruction. The MightyVac unit is available with galvanized steel cable, stainless steel cable, and with synthetic rope for use in conductive situations. Features include 20% lighter weight than competitive models, quick and easy rescue with a 4-to-1 mechanical advantage, and an average raising speed of 25 feet per minute, 310-pound weight capacity, corrosion-resistant stainless steel and aluminum construction, field-tested for durability, convenient, heavy-duty carrying handle, and a wide range of cable or rope lengths, 50, 100, or 130 feet. No annual factory recertification is required, except in Canada, where the Canadian Standards Association requires an annual factory inspection. Each confined space system includes a tripod, MightyVac unit, mounting bracket, carabiner, pulley, and carry bag. A dual line system is recommended when using the MightyVac unit in areas without access ladders, such as tanks, vaults, and storage bins. A worker should be attached to both a recovery unit and a hoist, such as the Miller manhandler, to avoid compromising the integrity of the Lifeline unit. The entrant should be raised and lowered with the hoist. The MightyVac retrieval option should be used for emergency rescue only. The Miller manhandler hoist is the perfect solution for a range of applications, including confined space entry, rescue, positioning, and personnel material handling. Features include compact, durable steel construction, smooth, controlled winding action, effortless lifting and lowering with the 5-to-1 gear ratio, anti-backlash crank handle braking system, prevents freewheeling, built-in mounting bracket, 350-pound working capacity. A Miller confined space rescue system can easily be assembled by one individual. First, determine the tripod height. To begin setup, remove the leg adjustment pins and pull the legs out to the appropriate height. Align the holes on the leg extension and reinsert the pins. Next, swing the legs outward until they lock. Adjust the chain taut around the perimeter of the confined space. Now, fully insert one tripod leg pin so that the edge of the keyring is flush with the leg of the tripod. Mount the MightyVac unit by removing the mounting pins from the MightyVac bracket. Place the unit with the cable extending upward on the tripod leg. The MightyVac unit bracket has a hook specially designed for aiding installation. When the MightyVac is hooked over the tripod leg, relieving the weight of the unit during installation, the unit will swing into its mounting position on the tripod leg. Now align the bottom hole of the unit with the lower hole of the tripod leg and insert the pin through the bracket and the leg of the tripod. Align the upper hole of the MightyVac bracket on the outside of the tripod leg and insert the adjustment pin. Make sure that the pin does not get inserted through the tripod leg. Insert the adjustment pins completely through the bracket on the leg of the tripod. The pins lock in place automatically. Make sure the MightyVac unit cable can be pulled straight up to the center eye bolt of the tripod. Finally, connect the pulley to the eye bolt using a carabiner. If ladder access is not available, we recommend use of a Miller manhandler hoist in conjunction with the MightyVac rescue unit. Attach the manhandler to another leg of the tripod by inserting both bracket pins through the holes in the tripod legs. Use the auxiliary tripod eye bolt to attach a second carabiner and pulley to accommodate the manhandler unit. The MightyVac unit can be ordered with or without a mounting bracket for applications requiring overhead mounting. If installation of a MightyVac mounting bracket is necessary, remove the small, round, red protective stickers from both sides of the unit. Insert the attachment swivel of the unit into the bracket. Slide the unit forward, aligning the threaded holes where the protective stickers were removed with those on the bracket. Insert the fastener through the lock washer, spacer, and hole. Tighten to 7 to 9 foot-pounds, then repeat on the other side. Insert the pushpin securely through both holes of the bracket. It is vital to perform a functional test on these 4 items prior to using the Miller Confined Space Rescue Retrieval System: anchor point, cable retraction, braking mechanism, and retrieval. The center eye bolt at the head of the tripod is the anchor point. Make sure the carabiner is correctly connected to it and closed. Using work gloves, pull out the MightyVac unit's cable and let it return back into its housing to check the cable for proper retraction, as well as any cable damage. To inspect the brake mechanism, grab the cable of the MightyVac unit above the snap hook and give it a quick, sharp pull. This will cause the internal brakes to lock. As long as tension is kept on the cable, the brakes will remain locked. If the tension is released, the unit will return to the retractable mode. To check retrieval, pull some cable out of the unit. Keep tension on it and pull out the plunger pin located on the side of the unit. The handle will pop out, activating the retrieval mode. Keeping tension on the line, turn the handle to check raising action. Crank the handle in the opposite direction to check lowering mode. If the braking mechanism has been activated, it is necessary to crank the lifeline into the unit 1 rotation to release the braking mechanism prior to lowering. Once inspection is complete, pull plunger pin out and place the handle back into retractable mode by pushing the handle in and releasing the plunger pin. The system is now ready for attachment to the entrant. Check the snap hook to be sure it operates properly. Inspect the load indicator on the snap hook to see if it has been activated. If it has, a red band will be exposed under the swivel assembly. If the red band is visible, remove the unit from service and return it to an authorized Lowe's repair facility. Once inspection is complete, the system is ready for use. First, connect the locking snap hook of the MightyVac rescue unit to the back D-ring of the entrance harness. The entrant is now ready to enter the confined space. Remember, an attendant must remain on the site while the entrant is working in a confined space. If the entrant falls or becomes incapacitated, the attendant must be ready for immediate action. When a fall occurs, the centrifugal braking mechanism within the MightyVac unit will limit the free fall to less than 2 feet. However, it is imperative that immediate action is taken to retrieve the fallen worker, since hanging for long periods of time could cause additional injuries. To retrieve an incapacitated worker, pull the plunger pin of the MightyVac unit to activate the retrieval mode. Next, turn the handle counterclockwise, as indicated by the directional arrows, to raise the entrant. Should the entrant become wedged, the attendant can turn the MightyVac handle in the opposite direction to lower the entrant and free them from the obstruction. The entrant should be raised out of the confined space to a point where their upper thigh is equal to the top of the hole. The attendant should grab the entrant by the back D-ring of the full-body harness and pull back while simultaneously cranking the handle of the MightyVac unit clockwise to lower the entrant. The entrant should be pulled to a safe area and receive medical attention if necessary. Should a fall or rescue situation occur, The unit, along with the full body harness, should be taken out of service. Contact the Lowe's Fall Protection for information on how to have the Miller MightyVac unit inspected before returning to service. The Lowe's Fall Protection understands that many confined space applications are company-specific, requiring products other than the ones highlighted here. For those special applications, the Lowe's Fall Protection manufactures a variety of other confined space products. The Miller Series 70 is a lightweight, compact system that can be set up in a matter of seconds. This versatile 15-pound system features kernmantle rope in varying lengths and is ideal for electrically conducted areas or confined spaces over 100 feet deep. The versatility of the Series 70 allows the entrant to lower himself into the space by opening the rope control handle latch and letting the rope slide freely through the handle. Once the targeted work area is reached, the handle is released and the worker is in position to perform required activities. Should an emergency occur, the attendant quickly attaches the optional secondary handle and raises the worker to safety. Because of the system's 3-to-1 lifting ratio, only 70 pounds of pressure is required to raise a 210-pound individual. The Miller MightyLite Self-Retracting Lifeline series attaches overhead and can be used as a fall arrest device. It contains a centrifugal braking mechanism that limits freefall to 2 feet or less. Models are available in cable lengths from 20 to 130 feet. Galvanized and stainless wire rope are the standard, however, synthetic rope is available. The Miller MightyLite Self-Retracting Lifeline is a more economical model. However, it must always be used with a hoist or similar device that will provide a means of retrieval in emergency situations. The Miller wall mount brackets are heavy-duty steel brackets that can be bolted near a confined space area. The cable sheave can be attached to an eye bolt, tie-off strap, or other location capable of holding 5,000 pounds. Though the brackets are designed to be permanently mounted, the MightyVac recovery units can be easily transported from one location to another. Compact and portable, the Miller Quadpod is a versatile 2-piece unit consisting of a boom, a base with folding legs, and a wheel for rolling the unit from one area to another. When manually unlocked, the boom rotates 360 degrees. A permanent base is also available. This base can be mounted on repair trucks or at a confined space. The portable boom is easily attached. The Quadpod can be used in applications where a traditional tripod cannot be used, such as leading-edge applications. The Miller Davit system is ideal for a tight work environment. Designed for use on ladders with 12-inch rung spacing, the Davit system can easily mount for use in tanks, vaults, and manholes. The Davit's interchangeable heads are designed for a maximum working load of 310 pounds. With the Miller MightyVac, tripod, manhandler, MightyLite, Quadpod, wall mount brackets, Davit system, and other confined space products, the Lowe's Fall Protection has the equipment to meet your confined space entry needs. OSHA requires that all attendants, entrants, and supervisors have initial as well as continual confined space training. All training must be documented as outlined in OSHA's confined space standard. Miller Troll Training offers a variety of fall prevention and protection training materials, including videos and brochures. For more information on confined space rescue equipment, fall protection products, and specialized training, contact the Lowe's Fall Protection Customer Service Department at 1-800-873-5242.